Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we've got our day 2 test review of England versus India. Of course, the 5th test match finally after 8 months of waiting for this test match. It's finally here. Look, I didn't have a review yesterday for day 1. A lot happened yesterday. It was a great day of cricket. I got home. Well, no, sorry. I was out the entire day. And by the time I got home, day 2 had already started. So I thought, look, I'm not going to bother reviewing a day that's finished and another one's already started. So we're here. I will cover Rishabh Pant's century just a little bit. I mean, Panty Boy, he just... I tell you what, it was one of the most dominant centuries I've ever seen from not just a wicket keeper, but a batsman, as it is. A bit of Brendan McCullum about him, obviously. Not his coach, but we're comparing a lot of England batsmen recently to Brendan McCullum. I think the closest comparison you can get to him is someone like Rishabh, just the way he plays his test cricket. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. Let's just get... Oh, also, what I should state is that, yes, I was out all yesterday. I was at the MCG watching Australian rules football. It was like 50,000 people there. My team lost in a very close game. So I'm pretty sad, but that's okay. Because we got to watch some good cricket. So let's go through it. I'll just go through this, first innings of India a little bit quick. Shubman Gill gone for 17. Pujara 13. So they went with the Pujara-Gill combo. I think that was the obvious choice. Vihari at 3 went for 20. Kohli chopped on. Was that the chop on? Wasn't it? Yeah, it drags it on, yeah. Went for 11. Rishabh, obviously, I mean, just one of the best knocks you might see from just any, it was unbelievable. I'm still, 2 days later, and I'm still lost for words on it. It was a great knock, and that's what we all want to see is, someone like Rishabh, he had a lean form of runs is what I meant, in his last couple games, and then he comes out here, bashes a 146 of 111 deliveries, don't forget, 19 fours, 6 fours, I can't speak this morning, 19 fours, 4 sixes. Yeah, look, I just woke up, so bear with me. Shreyas Iyer was gone for 15. And then what we got to see today on day 2, obviously Jadeja got to 87 overnight, and then came out today's play. It was a bit of rain about. It was good conditions for batting. Well, for bowling as well. I mean, rain really helps everyone, but just... another sensational knock from someone when they needed it most. He came to the crease at 5 for... He came to the crease at 5 for 98, I think it was. Or it was 4 for... Look, he came to the crease at one of these times. I think it was 5 for 98 when they were in trouble. They were looking at they were going to get bowled out for under 250. Rishabh and Jadeja just carried the flag for India and completely dominated the English bowlers there. They didn't have any answers for either of them for a long, long time. Look, Alan DeGeneres bowled I don't want to say a great delivery, but got Rishabh out. Yeah, it says a soft dismissal. It was definitely a soft dismissal there. Left the 150 out there, which, just a little bit annoying. The man, Lord Takua, he was just giving opportunities to other people. He decided to go out for 1 off 12. That was his decision to go out. He didn't go out. He decided it was time to go out. So just let that be known. Mohammad Shami, 16 off 31, 3 fours. Bumrah not out, hitting the most expensive over in Test cricket history of 35 runs in that over. Now, look, obviously, there were a few, 4 no balls included. Well, not 4 no balls, but the ball went for 4 wides. The over was 35, and it came from Bumrah being on strike for the entire over. That's all you have to know. And it was nothing better than seeing the man Stuart Broad go for 35 in another over. And it just makes you think, where have we seen that before? T20 International, anyone? Yuvraj Singh? I mean, everyone knows what we're talking about. When he got hit for 36 in a T20 over. So, Stuart Broad now holds the record for the most expensive test over in history and the most expensive T20 international over in history. Inspirational stuff there from Stuart Broad, everybody. Leave a congratulations in the comments to Stuart Broad. What a big day it is for him in England. Special day. Special day for Stuart Broad. You know, maybe he can make a comeback to ODI cricket soon and go for maybe like 35, 36 in the ODIs. But I don't think he's played an ODI in about 6 years. So we might be waiting forever for that one. But I demand England to play him in ODI cricket now, just so we can see someone put him over the rope 6 more times. That's my last dying wish. If I was on my deathbed tomorrow and I was asked, we can make one thing happen for you, what would you like? I'd say, meeting Moses Henriques? Nah. Stuart Broad going for 6 sixes in ODI cricket. Now you're talking. That would make my heart melt. That'd be such a great thing. But I guess, you know, you can't have everything in life, so we'll settle for the current records he holds. And Siraj 2 off 6 as well. So look at that, 40 extras. That's a lot. That's a lot of extra runs to just give. I mean, that helps them get to over 400. So yeah, You gotta be a bit sensible with your line and length sometime. Jimmy Anderson 5. He took another fifer. He's about 72 years old and he's still bowling heat. 5 for 60 off 21 over. Stuart Broad took a 1-for. Whatever. Matty Potts. He was expensive, but he's super impressive, isn't he? 2 for 105 off 1. Off 20 overs. My mind is all over the joint this morning. Jack Leach did nothing, none for 71 off 9. He just gave away 3 runs. So shout out to Jack Leach. Hashtag FBen Stokes bowled 13 overs, which is a bit much for him. 1 for 47 off 13. And Alan DeGeneres, the second, aka Joe Root, 1 for 23 off 3. So, hey, look, a target of 416 straight away set in the first innings from the Indians. It was, again, they looked like they could have been bowled out for under 270 until Pant and Jadeja. They're both tons. So just a real fighting effort from India not to go out softly and say, look, we tried, but we just couldn't get it done. No, now they're in the box seat to win here. And Jasprit Bumrah is just the man. Like, Bumrah is the man. He's spectacular. Like, he is just outrageous. He's the most humble cricketer when he takes a wicket as well. He just puts his hands up and says, that's what I do. That's what I do. England sent out there to bat. We're out there for only 27 overs. So under lights, it's the weather's, a bit dark. It's the ball is doing a bit under them lights. It's the best time to bowl. And they made the most of it. So England 5 for 84 overnight. Alex Lee's gone for 6. Bowled by the man Bumrah. An absolute seed of a delivery. Zach Crawley gone for 9. He is averaging like 11 in his last 10 test matches in England. I'm not saying, to drop him because he's someone who's made a big ton recently, but he's very inconsistent. I like it though. I like that. Ollie Pope, gone for 10. Alan DeGeneres, that was the big wicket. That was the huge wicket before the end of day's play. Gone for 31 off 67. That's their entire batting lineup, isn't it? So, obviously Johnny Bairstow is pretty good as well, and so is Ben Stokes, unfortunately. But That's a big wicket. I mean, yeah. There's nothing else to say. It's a big wicket. Bairstow not out for 12. He just had to do everything to survive out there. Of 47 deliveries, Jack Leach came in as a night watchman. He went for 0. And then Ben Stokes had to come out there for 4 deliveries, not out. I wish he went out. That would have been funny. But anyways, I mean, they've only got Sam Billings to come in next. If India can take just 1 wicket in the first session, they're going to be right on top of this game. If they have England 7-8 down going into lunch, this game will be over, to be honest. So they're in the box seat here, India. They just need to close down this partnership very quickly of Bairstow and Stokes. Otherwise, it will get out of hand. So, I mean, we've got a big day 3, day 4, day 5 possibly set up for us to decide this series. To the Indian bowling team, Bumrah, the skipper, just stepping up when it matters most. 3 for 35 off 11. Mohammad Shami, 1 for 33 off 13. And the man Siraj also bowled a couple overs, 1 for 5 off 3 overs. Was very good. But hey, that will cap it off. I mean, we're set up here. It's just great Test cricket. I'm loving every second of it. We have missed, just some quality Test cricket now. As an Australian, obviously I've been paying attention to the Australia-Sri Lanka Test Series, the Australia-Pakistan Test Series. But they're not, they're not boring, but they're nowhere near, they don't come close to a team to a game like this in England, on a pitch that is actually doing something. It makes it a lot more compelling viewing. A series that is set up. It's just 2 big nations going at each other. It's exciting times. Both teams are in new periods of their cricketing nations. It's great, and I'm loving it. So hey, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And hey, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.